Good morning, dear children. Hope all of you enjoyed your weekend. And today you are welcoming a new week. So, a very good morning to all my dear friends and little children. Yes, you are my friends also and my kids also. Another time. So, children, today I will be starting next chapter of a literature portion, that is Cricket for the Crocodile. The name of the chapter is Cricket for the Crocodile. As the name suggests, or you can say the name is itself telling us that this chapter is related something related to crocodile, and something in relation with that is the game of the cricket. What is that? Let us see. Look at the pictures, they tell a story. Now here is a picture, you can see three pictures, they tell us a story. What is the story here? We can make it ourselves, that the children are playing, monkey is watching them, and after that monkey ran and took the ball. After that, what happened? The monkey ran up the tree with the ball, and children are standing and watching the monkey for their ball. Now children, let's start reading the chapter. Ranji and his friends were playing a cricket match by the river bank when Nako the crocodile quietly crept up and fell asleep under the cot on which the bank manager was sleeping. Now the chapter starts with the name of the child Ranji and along with his friends, and it's also telling us that there few children are playing the cricket match on the river bank, means on the side of the river. When Nako the crocodile, now they have told us that where they were playing the cricket near the river bank, there was one crocodile and its name is Nako. Quietly crept up, means quietly came, and fall asleep under the cot on which the bank manager was sleeping. So, children, you can see here in the picture also, here is the man sleeping, he is the bank manager, and he slowly came crocodile under the cot here. See, he thought it was a good place to lie concealed. Now, here the crocodile thought that it was a very nice place for me to lie concealed, means lie alone in a very comfortable way. And he seemed not to notice the large man sleeping peacefully just above him, but he could not see the man sleeping under on that cot under which it was hiding. Next is large. It was not long before Nako dozed off too. Now, after without noticing the man, he also went to sleep in a deep sleep. Only instead of snoring, Nako appeared to whistling through his crooked teeth. Now he was in a deep sleep. Only that, as we and you and I, human beings, snore, he was not snoring. He was just crooking his teeth, taking means making out voice from his teeth. 75 for 5, and it looked as though Ranji's team would soon be losing badly. Now they are telling us about the game, that it was 75 for 5, and it was the turn of Ranji's team to lose the match. Sundar joined Ranji and, to everyone's delight, played two drives to the boundary. Then Ranji started playing confidently and cut and drove the ball sorry, for successive fours. Means now the game became interesting. Now they were coming up with the game, means they started winning the game. The score began mount steadily, 112 for 5. Once again, they were vision of victory. Now, in this paragraph, they are just explaining us or telling us in detail what was happening in the game. After Sundar, now here is another child named Sundar, was out, stumped. Ranji was joined by Prem. Another child is Prem, a big hitter. Now another child came and he was a big hitter. Runs came quickly. Now the game was becoming more interesting. The scores reached 140. Only 6 runs were needed for victory. Now, earlier they were 75 for 5. 75 for 5. Now they are about to win the game. They only needed just 6 runs to win the game. Ranji decided to do it in style. Now he wanted to do it in style. Receiving a half volley, he drove the ball hard and high towards the banyan tree. Thump! It struck Nako on the jaw. And now what happened? The ball came and hit Nako here on its jaw. It was the second time that day he had been caught napping. Now it was the second time in that day that it was found sleeping. He had had enough of it. Nako lunged forward, tail thrashing and jaws snapping. Now he was out of his sleep and he was scared what had happened. He could not understand what was happening. Nako and the cot were now jammed together. Now he was fixed inside the cot that he was not able to come out from the cot because he was too big and cot was smaller than him. The bank manager, dreaming that he was at sea in a rowing boat, woke up to find the cot pitching violently from side to side. Now, while bank manager was in deep sleep, when his cot was moving, he thought that he was dreaming that he was in sea and he was rowing on the boat. But suddenly, when he woke up, he could see his cot moving left and right in a very bad manner. Help, help, he shouted, help. The boys scattered in all directions, for the crocodile was now advancing down the wicket, knocking over the stumps and digging up the pitch. Now all the boys ran here and there as the crocodile was coming towards the ground where they were playing. He found an abandoned sun hat and swallowed it. Now he saw one of the sun hat and he ate that. A wicket-keeper's glove went the same way. He found the glove also. He started eating it. A batsman's pad was caught up in his tail. Now the batsman's pad was caught up in his tail. It was stuck in his tail. All this time, the bank manager hung on the cot for safety, and the bank manager was still lying on the cot to be safe. He did not want it that the crocodile should come to know that he is there, but would be able to remain out of the reach of Nako's jaws and tail. He decided to hang on the cord until it was dislodged. Means he wanted to save himself and he decided to hang there only till he was separated from the crocodile. Come on, boys, help! He shouted, get me off. Now he started shouting and screaming for help. But the cord remained firmly attached to the crocodile. So did the bank manager, but nothing happened. Cord was still on the crocodile and the bank manager was on the top of it. The problem was solved when Nako made for the river and plunged into him. Now the problem was solved when the Nako, the crocodile, headed towards the river. Tumbling into the water, the bank manager scrambled up the bank while Nako made it for the opposite shore. Now, what happened when it started moving in the water? The bank manager pushed himself towards downwards and he managed to escape from the crocodile and move towards the bank of the river while the crocodile still moved straight towards the river. The bank manager's ordeal was over, and so was the cricket match. Now everything was over. Bank manager was saved, and the cricket match was also over. Did you see how I dealt with that crocodile? The bank manager said, still dripping, but in a better humor. Now he was safe again. Now he told the children, see, children, see how bravely I managed with that crocodile. And because of that, I'm safe here. By the way, who won the match? Now he has asked such after such a big incident. He was laughing and asking, "Ki what? Who won the match? What happened?" That sorry, we don't know," said Ranji, as they trucked back to the bicycle. They said, "We don't know, sir," and they started back. That would have been a six for you, hadn't it been in the way. He said that was a six for me, hadn't means if there was no crocodile there. Shero was accompanied by them as far as the main road offered the return match the following week. Now they wanted to play the match again the following week. "I'm busy next week," said the baker. "I have another game," said the bank manager. "What game is that, sir?" asking Ranji. Now they said, "Okay, next week we have something." And the bank manager said, "Next week I have another game." Ranji asked, "What is the game now?" "Chess," said the bank manager. But Ranji's team did in fact win the next match. Nako the crocodile did not trouble them because the cord was still attached to his back and it took him several weeks to get it off. Now, next week, when they again started playing the another game, Nako the crocodile was not a trouble for them because he was still attached to the cot and the cot took several weeks to get out rid of it. A number of people came to river bank to look at the crocodile who carried his own bed around. Some even stayed to watch the cricket. So it was, I think, a very nice and a hilarious chapter. I hope all of you understood this. Better read this chapter. Any problem, I will discuss with you tomorrow. Till then, bye. Have a great day. God bless.